Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Okay, my daughter Emily said to me that her grand watches all my videos. I haven't seen him for a long time, so I hope you're okay, Ken. Hey up, Ken. Yeah, she said he watches all my videos. I hope he's keeping well and all the family and all. I'll have to pop over someday and come and catch up. But as long as you're all well, that's all that matters. Right. Somebody, I can't remember now whether it was might have been Shirley. Oh, I'm terrible. I do apologise as well if you can hear a lot of scratching going on. I've got a hamster in one corner of the room scratching on the cage, and I've got a dog woofing at the window in the other. So I do apologise if you do hear any of those noises, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Yeah, I think it was Shirley. She's asked me. She's not really didn't care much about the rest of her farm. All she cares about is the animals on her farm. And she wants to know if I can do a design which incorporates all the animals. So all the animals in the pens, from the chickens all the way through to the cows, all the horses, the donkeys, the dogs, the cats, the kittens. What else have we got? Oh, the goats and the bees. All the animals that you get on insects on the farm. She wants to know if I can do a complete design and put everything in that design. So I've come up with an idea to do for you guys. I've designed an animal village. Now it does take up quite a bit of room, but not as much room as what you think. It still leaves you quite a lot of room on your farm. But the way that I've decorated it, I've done it, how can I explain it? It's done individually, but all put together. So if you see a design that you like, by all means, copy that onto your farm. If you like the whole design, then you can copy the whole lot, and you can sort of go back on the video, screenshot, and copy it exactly onto your farm. Now, obviously, I haven't been able to do it live for you because obviously it'll take me over an hour to build it from scratch. So, without further ado, I'll show you what I've done. And like I said, it looks quite large. I can't really zoom out on my phone. I don't know whether you can on a laptop or a computer. I don't know whether you can zoom right out and you can see the whole feature in one. But on a phone, it's a little, you've got to sort of, I can only go that much, it won't zoom right out. So anyway, we'll go over and have a look. So this is what I've done. Okay, so we'll start at the top here. Now, I've done all the bigger pens are all brown, the brown fencing, but the sheep are white fencing, and there's 3 of those. So what I've done is I put those 3 into their own separate features. And what I've done is if you can see in between those yellow flowers and the white fence, I put some dark roses, some pink roses. And what that does is when you zoom out, it gives the effect that those pens are raised up. So they sit up and stand out within the feature. So if I sort of zoom out as much as I can, you will see now that those pens actually, they sort of sit up in the feature. Now I've kept every single feature for those 3 pens identical. So they all match along the back. Then what I've done is I put the other pens, 6 of them, in a line along that wall, and I put raspberries in between them. I've then put some planted area with some wheat growing. I've placed the barn there and the silo separately so that you can get to them easier, rather than have the silo behind the barn, and when you tap the silo you keep opening the barn. So that's easy for you to get to there. The little barn area there, pretty straightforward, some hay bales and that, and a cart, and a path leading up to it. And then down here we've got the goats. Now obviously these pens can stand out quite a lot, and they're a little bit bland. You know, if you look at those cows there, those cow pens, they're a little bit open. Still nice with the raspberries and the wall and everything around, but they look a little bit open. So what I've done is I've put a few conifers between the wall just to take the edge off the front of the fence in. So it looks like they're sat down within that built up area. Again with the raspberries around the back. Over the other side, identical, exactly the same again. Then we move on to the dog, the cats, the rabbits and all that area. Just a straightforward path all the way round so they can run up and down. White flowers around the outside just to finish it off, and then the path going into the arch and out onto the path. A little bench there in the alcove sat there. You can just have a sit down, some flowers either side of there. I've also added the bees there on the end. Again, just straightforward, some yellow flowers around the outside, some wooden path around, and the path leading out onto the front. Again, when we go across to here, you can win that in the derby. So it's a little. It keeps doing this game. It keeps resetting. I don't know whether you guys are getting that. Yeah. So there's the entrance then into the horses. So again, pretty straightforward. Just a path in front with some bales and that, and some barrels at the side. Little trophies up there with a flower in between. Flat flowers there with a little bit of height in the middle with the urns. And then that in the corner with the donkeys. So it's just made to look a bit, busy. Walk in there and feed the horses. So as you can see, it is quite a large area for that whole village. That it does take up quite a bit of room, but this viewer, Shirley, she said she's not too worried about the rest of the farm. She just wants a really nice village for all her animals. So I do, I did say that any viewers want any ideas or any help with their farms, could I do any designs? So for all the viewers, if there's any designs there that you see that you like, by all means copy them onto your farm. But it really does, I just can't zoom right out. I'm trying to, but wherever you look on that farm, lots of colour, lots of balance, and it really, really stands out. You can add to it. You can add stuff. I mean, this is all stuff that I use for all my decorating. It's just put to one side till I do another demo. What we got over here? This was part of design that I copied off of somebody's just to show you. Let's just move this over here a minute. Everything's done on mobile phones, so it's a little bit stretched. So, right, we'll put that there then. Let's just say, we'll just do a quick design for you guys then. Right, we'll have some wooden boards. We'll do this quite quick. I know roughly what it wants to look like. So we'll put that to there, up to there. Might have to go one more. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a yellow one, don't want that in there. Right, let's have a look. Now we want some barrels. Go in there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we want something at the front here. What have we got decoration wise? Let's have a look. Where's all the decorations? Let's have a look. You can probably hear my hamster Yeah, that's good. There's some slabs. We'll go for dark slabs up against the yellow. So we'll have those slabs there coming out and leading off down to there. I know if you use the demo, the edit mode, you can do it a lot quicker, but I think I can do it just as quick doing it this way, and I can see exactly what I've got. I haven't got to keep going back on everything. Okay, that's that. So what else do we want? We want a bit of fencing. Got any white fencing left? Yeah. So carry that up to there, 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 and there. Right. Now, when I'm designing now, I'm looking at that, what I've just designed. I've just put that cart there, which is quite nice with the yellow. But if I put something now on the right, it needs to be quite tall. It needs something that's, because if it's not, if I was to put something, let's just say I put these flowers, let's just say 4 of those. Now that looks flat, so it now looks as though the feature's falling away from you. So it needs something with a bit of height. Now I got an idea what I could use there. If I've got one, I can't remember whether I used it on the town for a decoration. Is the water fountain with the, where is it? There. Now a bit of colour. Have we got any daffodils? So we've got a daffodil there. Daffodil there. Have we got any rocks? Let's have a look. What does that one look like? No. When you're designing as well, always zoom out now and again, because you get a better idea of what you're doing, you know, what it looks like. On a taller rock, there's a taller one. Let's have a look. Turn that flower that way. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we can just add a little bit more fence now. So we go out there, down, down. Here's that hamster eating his food, look. So all he does is eat. There you are, let's see, it does it again, look. It just keeps, I don't know whether you guys are getting this, but you just play in the game and then it just resets. Still, we won't worry. Look at him with that food, look. Can't be that hungry, surely. Oh, right. Can we get anything in there? No, won't accept it in there. Okay, so there it is. There's just a quick and simple, within about 3 minutes, just a quick design there. You know, just by adding a few things. Just adding the creamery there. I mean, it doesn't have to look like that. I've just done it off the cuff. Just thought, well, we'll just do that while we're here. So when you zoom out now, that building's turned in the right way. It goes in line with the wall. And that's how you extend your farm and start building onto it, making sure all your paths meet up. So, you know, you can add a bit more colour in this area here. A few more things. You could add, I don't know, some machines, and totally up to you. But this design was specifically made for this Shirley because she wanted a complete big design. She says she's got all the stuff. She's got everything, you know, virtually that the game has. So she just wants help and see if I can do a design for her that basically does the whole lot. So we'll call this the Animal Village. Really, really nice design. And what it does as well is when you go on to something like this, it really, really stands out. I mean, you go on to you know, a lot of farms, they look like this, and they got loads of dead plants everywhere. And, you know, when you go onto the farm, instead of you thinking, oh, that's nice, look at that, you just sort of, oh yeah, right, whatever, go up to here, oh dear me, and you're off straight away. You know, same as farms with loads and loads of trees and that, and it ends up looking like this, and you just like, oh, and you just can't be bothered to look. But when you've got something like this on your farm, and that is, you know, you just want to just look at it. You want to look at every single part of it. You're like, oh, that's nice. Look at the bees, and you zoom in on the bees and look at that, and then the dogs and the rabbits, and you spend time looking at it because it catches the eye. It's just, you know, it's just really, really nice to look at, you know. So that's my design for an animal village. I hope Shirley likes this design, or any of the viewers that are watching. Like I said, just go back through the video, stop it, and screenshot and on any of the designs that you like. It's certainly a really, you know, really pretty design. And you still are left with quite a bit of room. You know, you've got all this room down here, providing you've got your land cleared. You've still got all this room here. See, you've got all that room up there, and you've got, if you cleared down here, you've got all this land. So even though it is quite a large area, it is complete. You know, it's all the animals, the barn, the silo, the creamery, the bees, all the animals, everything, all in one complete village. So yeah, so I hope you like it. Again, if you want any more designs done, or, you know, if you're struggling with designs, just put down in the messages there, just message me, and I'll do my best to do a design for you. Any design, doesn't matter what design it is, I'll give it a go for you guys to make it look nice. So there's the design for the animal village. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Any comments, put down below, and yeah, hope you like it. So that's it. Quick little design for you there, something to nothing, just to add on. And yeah, so that big red button, just hit the subscribe. So until the next video, take care everybody. Ken, Beryl, all the family, look after yourselves, and we'll see you. Well, I'll see you when I can, obviously, get all the lockdown out of the way, and I'll probably pop over and see you for a few hours. So take care all, and see you in the next video. Cheerio.